Good morning. I'm organic co-oping this morning, and as I was coming out here and getting the boxes of produce for our organic co-op, I was thinking about these gardens that I have in the driveway. And you know, there's a big push right now for kitchen gardens, and I think tower gardens are really the amazing kitchen garden. You really don't need any space to grow tower gardens because, I mean, look at that. There's two of them right there, right up next to my garage. And I have this other one. When I pull my truck in, I actually walk right past this tower garden every time I go into the house. I have some open spots here. I'm going to fill them with strawberries later. And look, I have a cauliflower growing. But you know, the advantage to having a tower garden in the front yard versus in the backyard is, first of all, you know, if you put it on wheels, and then if you get a storm that's really bad, or a hurricane, because we live in Florida, you just open up the garage door and you wheel it right in. If you get a freeze, open up the garage door and wheel it right in. But I think the biggest benefit of having it right here, right by the front door, is when I get out of my car and I'm hungry, or even when I get in my car, I'm just gonna pull off some of that beautiful, amazing celery and I eat it. Or I'm gonna pull off some of this beautiful Swiss chard and I eat it, and it's so good. Or I even grab these little flowers and eat them. They're violas. I grab a couple pieces of kale. I mean, you just can't beat a tower garden as a snack machine for really filling you up, because when you eat this stuff, you feel really satisfied. It is so full of nutrition. I grab some lettuce or basil. That's one of my favorites to grab, because basil is a natural mood enhancer. So, I mean, look how beautiful and green that is. And if you're feeling stressed or tired, oh my goodness, grab a big thing of basil and just eat it. Just stuff it in your mouth, chew it up, and eat it, and you instantly feel better. This tower right here, I've got some strawberry plants that I just planted, and I've got some pretty little baby lettuces. And I started this tower for a conference that we're doing, homeschooling, Finish Well Homeschooling High School, www.finishwellcon.com, and it's in 3 weeks. And so I'm growing all the lettuce for the conference, and my husband is the chef at the conference, so we're gonna have wraps, chicken wraps with this beautiful lettuce. You know, sugar snap peas right there by the front door. You just grab them. The other advantage to it is that you see your towers all the time. And so, because I live in this neighborhood where we have a lot of restrictions, you know, we can't do certain things. I mean, we've got to keep our lawn mowed, and it's a deed restricted community. Tower gardens are fine because according to the state of Florida, you can have a hydroponic system anywhere on your property, and a neighborhood association can't stop you because it is more environmentally friendly than growing a garden. So tower gardens are allowed in deed restricted communities for the most part, unless they specifically exclude gardens. And tower gardens are pretty, and I get a lot of comments on them, and the neighbors notice them. But also, because it's right here in the front yard, I tend to take better care of my front yard tower gardens than my backyards. Like when I get out of the car, first of all, I'll do a little tomato search, and then I'll pick and throw away any bad looking leaves. And you know, I'll do like a green pepper search and green bean search, and I just tend to take better care of these towers. Oh, if I see any tomatoes, I'm gonna grab them. I'm gonna bring them right in the house. So having the tower in the front yard by your front door is eco-friendly, a lot less water, and it also encourages you to eat the produce and to take care of your towers. So if you guys are wondering where to put a tower, first of all, I'd get a trio. Look at 1, 2, 3. So this is the family garden pack. These towers, I didn't put the extensions on that come in the family garden pack, but if you did, then you'd be able to put 84 plants right by your front door, right by your garage. And imagine having that much produce right at your fingertips. So this is our organic co-op, because you guys are probably wondering, and what we do is we bring in produce that we're not growing on our tower gardens, and we get it at cost, and we split. So I have 12 people in my organic co-op, and they come over and we just split all this produce up, and I don't upcharge it or anything. This is a service that I do just for my community. Most of the people in my organic co-op have tower gardens, so you know, they're growing all this beautiful produce here, and then we're pulling in this stuff, things that you wouldn't grow in your towers. We're pulling it in, and honestly, we are eating pounds and pounds and pounds of produce at very inexpensive prices, and we're not eating pesticides, we're not eating herbicides, we're not exposing our kids to those dangerous chemicals, and we're doing it for very, like, one tower, once you pay it off, costs $10 a month to grow. To be in the organic co-op costs $100 a month, so $110 for massive amounts of produce for your family, organic, pesticide-free, herbicide-free. You can't beat it. There are ways to do this very inexpensively, and it starts with getting tower gardens, and then getting your neighbors together and cooperatively getting the fruits. And really, it takes a community to eat like this, but it makes such a difference in your health. So you guys, you have a healthy day, and I will put a link to my organic co-op, and maybe it will inspire you. Take care. Bye.